All right, carnivores, let's talk about spices, sauces, and all of that good stuff. I know you think that you need it, but I first would ask you, what is your reason for starting this way of eating? What I see most of the time, because I'm a carnivore coach and I talk to people all day, every day who are starting the carnivore lifestyle or refining their carnivore lifestyle, what I hear most from people is that for newbies, they want to lose weight. And I know there's a whole host of other reasons, but weight loss is the number one goal. And if weight loss is the number one goal, removing processed goods and sugars out of your diet is really important. So sauces and spice blends and things like that have sugars in it, you got to get rid of that stuff. But the other piece to it is, if that's your only desire for the carnivore way of life, you got to do more of a ketovore. You're not in the carnivore realm, because what you're looking for is keeping in all of the same palate tastes that you have now, and including finding substitutes for your kind of drug foods and things that make your food taste better. You can go ketovore. That's totally fine. And it's actually not a bad thing. So if you're just taking out sugars and processed foods and seed oils, great. Maybe you can include things like sour cream sauces and yogurt sauces and things like, I sometimes include this ranch seasoning. This one has some modified food starch. It's a good one, but it's also not carnivore. You could include something like this. You could include some lemon juice or some vinegars inside these dairies to try, and salt and pepper, and make it a little bit of a dipping sauce. You could include mustard, but that's not carnivore. What I encourage you to do is do my carnivore collective. It's a 30-day strict carnivore challenge. And I encourage you to set aside, just for a moment, the fact that you need all of those tastes, and give yourself a chance to get the results on carnivore, and then add these things back in so that you can tell if they feel okay for you. But what I don't want you to do is, number one, not give yourself a chance to be successful because you think you need those crutches, and then you'll never get the benefits of the simplicity of actually craving meat and salt because you haven't been giving yourself all of these flavor bombs and dopamine hits in your life. So I'm giving you an excuse, and I'm allowing you to say, maybe I just go ketovore. But I still think that what you should do is go carnivore for a period of time and do it strict, and I'll teach you how, so that then you have the evidence and understanding of when you reintroduce this stuff back in, so that you're not the people that come to me and say, I've been doing carnivore for 6 months and it's not working, what's up? Start it great, start it well, carnivore well, and then you can include all of those things. Or you could, and this is you could do strict carnivore and you can include sauces, but you can even do that as a strict carnivore. So you have brown butter that you keep in your freezer, and you melt that and put it on top of your steak. Then you can dip. You dip into the steak juices. So you keep all of those great juices, put a little bit of butter in the pan, get all of those bits, and then just season it. There are ways to stay strict carnivore and have sauces. It just might not be what you're traditionally used to with AO1 sauce and all of those things. But I still think you have to first start with, what is my reason for doing carnivore? Do I want to do it half-ass, or do I want to do it the right way? And then add back in the things that make this a lifestyle for me. Just a thought.